Hey everybody, welcome back to US Bank Stadium. It's Wobby, voice of the Vikings, Paul Allen, and the Between the Lines postgame report presented by Gatorade following a 38-20 Vikings win over the Philadelphia Eagles in a game where the Vikings started fast, got up 24-3, were challenged by the Eagles. Game got to 24-20, then the Vikings pull away in the second half. So a very good effort from the Vikings, more so than the fast start, PA. I loved the response to the challenge from the champions where the Vikings pull away in the second half. What'd you think?
Yeah, I think, it's up to you how you want to analyze things and who you like and who you don't like from a professional or sporting standpoint. You can get off the tail of Kirk Cousins right now, and here's why. Because outside of what I think, with all due respect, is the worst game he's ever had in his career at Lambeau Field. He follows it up by doing a good job against the Raiders. At Soldier Field, nobody offensively was good. But you know what? In watching back that game, okay, Cousins probably had some guys he could have hit, and he didn't. Okay, that happens to everybody, but he wasn't bad. And then after that, we go to MetLife, shreds the Giants. Now you can be like, yeah, but the Giants are probably a non-playoff team. Okay, that Raiders team he beat up on came back to win at Indy, and beat the Chicago Bears. So if we really want to prognosticate who's good and who's not this early in the season, and he obliterated a team with a winning record today in the Philadelphia Eagles. So you can be like, yeah, but they were down two of their starting corners. Okay. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, they still played. So did Derek Barnett. So I'm very, very excited to call Kirk's game next week against the Detroit Lions because it's not just Kirk's game. It's everybody's game. And it's the ultimate team game. So people hyperanalyze certain records and certain scenarios in the ultimate team game involving individuals. That's not fair. And I was really, really happy to see him do what he did today.
Consecutive 300-yard games by our quarterback, 22 of 29 today with four touchdowns.
Third time in his career he's done that, Wobby.
By the way, we have a problem here at US Bank Stadium.
What happened?
Well, Grant Davison, who's in charge of turf everywhere, I think we got some spots we got to fix out here because Stephon Diggs was torching it today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Zach Brown. I think your jock is right there joke after Alexander Madison put that move on you. But that's probably.
We won't do that.
Yeah, it's a team website.
Yeah, we won't do that.
It's no. You don't. We're not attacking evil with evil, and I'm not. We don't live that way, okay? And I don't mean it as an affront with the Cousins commentary because Kirk would say that in certain situations he needs to play better. But if you're close to it like we are, and you talk to Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs and Kyle Rudolph and Kevin Stefanski and Mike Zimmer, it's tight, man. It's tight. And not everybody comes through the way they're supposed to every single time. It's a hard, complicated game. But over the last two and over the last four, I'll ride with this quarterback. I'll absolutely ride with this quarterback.
Stephon Diggs targeted 11 times today. And he was only targeted 4 times last week, a big-time factor in today's game, helping the guy PA is talking about, the quarterback, Kirk Cousins. So, in a game where Dalvin Cook, they did a good job of taking him away.
Yeah.
The Vikings offense, Kevin Stefanski, they find a way to get it done. Now, quickly before we go, let's flip the script. Vikings defense still has not allowed more than 21 points in a game this season.
Yeah, for sure. And I like how the Vikings insider laid it out. Where we're up 24-3, hey, there are a lot of Eagles on this team who on this turf won Super Bowl 52. This is the heart of a champion. You're not just going to throw a punch and knock out Doug Peterson and or Jim Schwartz. They're going to come charging at you, and they did.
Yep.
But the team took the haymaker, got up off the mat, and delivered an uppercut that brotherly love wanted nothing to do with. And that's your ball game.
Solid game for the Vikings special teams. The Vikings did a good job of executing defensively on a fake field goal at the end of the first half.
That was
Vikings
weird.
defense got greedy, took the ball away a few times. So very good. Another very good all-around game for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, celebrate this one today, put it to bed, and get ready because we have an NFC North matchup next week in Detroit. You ready to go for that?
Yeah, and you can scout it tomorrow night, Monday night, Detroit at Lambeau Field. And that's the final game of the week, and we get a chance to watch Detroit and see what they have to present. With a couple of victories this year, Matt Patricia seems to have that thing squared away. Matt Stafford, under the tutelage of former Vikings offensive coordinator Darrell Bevell. I'll get more into it this week. I've seen Matthew all of his career. Quite honestly, I don't think he's ever played better.
Yeah.
So excited to watch this defense against that quarterback. And, by the way, our quarterback against that defense. Yeah, I said it. I'm excited to watch that.
Our quarterback's on fire, and so are the Vikings. They've won 2 straight. They are now 4-2. Going to get ready for the Detroit Lions next week. The Between the Lines post-game report is presented by Gatorade, and it's almost over. We have one more thing to do.
What you got? Boom.
Victory high five.
You just drew on me.
We got another one. Sorry about that. All right, Skol Vikings.